Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all keeping well. As you can see, a lot has changed since I've been away. Um, Apologies for the very much lack of videos recently. I've just been feeling a little bit deflated, not just like here, just in life in general. Um, so yeah, it's just been a little bit higgledy-piggledy, let's say. But all good things. I can't really complain. I'm basically just being impatient with life. So which isn't good, is it? So, however, I'm starting to feel a little bit more upbeat now. So I thought, why not start a new video today? As you can see, this is going to be the new shed, I think, is where we start all the videos. It took so long to get the glass in. It took about 4 days. When I say 4 days, 4 days of like 3 hours, because I've obviously got Rob and I had to be back for him. But it was just a whole higgledy-piggledy. I put the wrong side on, so I had to take all the roof glass out, turn it. One of the corners doesn't quite match, so we are missing one window of glass, but it's fine. It's fine. It's doing its job as it needs to. Luckily, it's quite warm at the moment. So yeah, it just needs a really good scrub up. Flooring put in, and I just need to do a new base for it as well because we had to bend this one in order to get in the car. So yeah, it needs fixed, which is why the glass won't go in. However, there have been quite a few updates here at the plant. To be fair though, it's moved quite slowly, so there aren't loads of big changes. There's just quite a few little ones. So maybe we'll go for a little wander around. But today's a very exciting one because today is one that I've been waiting for ages. And we're going to build some raised beds today. Sorry, I'm being distracted by the ducks in the pond. But yes, so today we're going to get some raised beds built, which means all of the seeds that I sowed, like just in case, can finally go in and actually be used, which is always nice. So yeah, let me just quickly show you around and just kind of show you a few little updates of what's been going on, how we're getting on, and just like a bigger picture of the greenhouse. Okay, we'll start with this area because this is probably like the biggest change. So this bush here is actually a jasmine tree or jasmine bush, whatever you want to call it. And it was over, kind of just like flopping over a little bit too much in the way of it was taking up all of this room, and a couple of these were going spare. So I thought maybe we chop it right down. We can use this to kind of just like build it back up a little bit. A lot of these boards have rotted, unfortunately. So kind of when I went to put this in, it all just collapsed, unfortunately. However, it does mean that what I might do is take all of this dirt away, put this in, make it easier to get in, and then put it all back and just build another raised bed to go in it. But I did also cut down a lot of the grapevine. You can see quite a lot of the grapes coming up, and since I've given it a good chop down, they are doing very, very well. Very pleased with those. So that will be nice. There are just loads of them. So I need to continue on a little bit more down as well. And then what I'll do is, because the jasmine here is actually grown into it, it's all gone up into the tree, if you can see as well. So we're going to take that all down as well. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to start working on this area a little bit more now as well, given that this has all come down. And then the idea for over here is to build the compost heap kind of along here, maybe a couple of hotbeds and then some cold frames as well. That's kind of what I'm thinking at the moment. I've kept all of the hedging because I'm actually going to see with our new raised beds, take you over, whether I can use them to fill the bottom of them. But I actually managed to pick these boards up. They are 2.5 meters long. Well, on average, they are a rough cut. So not all of them are exactly the same size, but we should be able to work with it. But yeah, I picked these boards up for £2 each. I got 25 boards for 50 quid. Can't really complain about that. So I'm going to get building with these today. I did try and build a temporary one. Move back a bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this apart, and I was thinking as well about having one that goes through the middle, which was kind of like the original plan. So what I'll do is I'm going to use some of these boards at the back ones so that you can't really see them, because I would like all the ones that you can see to all match. And these are like decking boards, so they do look very different to the other ones. I mean, I could always use the opposite side as well. That's not a bad shout, actually. But yes, I'm going to use them at the back, and then we're going to get those built today. So yeah, hopefully I should have enough. I just need to do a last few couple of measurements, and we'll see. And then this is her in all her glory. Excuse the box. I've been taking cardboard from everyone and anyone I can possibly get them from, especially big boxes. I've got some in the car as well, but this is the greenhouse. I'm so pleased. She was £75 off of Facebook Marketplace. I managed to, a couple of the glass panels did break, unfortunately, but I did. These are the broken ones I need to get rid of, but I did manage to get a few more for free, thankfully, which are just here and there for the window at the front. But yeah, I'm so pleased with it. It looks so nice. We've got our IBC tank, which needs a really good clear out still as well. And I just need to figure out the best solution for some of my little bits and bobs that were kept in the shed. I don't know whether to get another shed or like just like a toolbox or like a tool shed, if that makes sense. And I can put it over here where I can't really plant anything. But yeah, they're kind of like the big update. So I think I'm just going to crack on today and get the raised beds built, because I don't have too much time and they really need to get done because I still need to fill them as well. So yeah, we're going to crack on with that now. Right, I'm still trying to figure out whether to do them 5 or 4 high. And I think we just do them 4 high, which will be £135. Need my calculator, bear with me. We're going to go 4 high because number one, it will save me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will save me 6 boards that I can then use across the front as well. And it will go up to there, which I think up to my knee. I feel like that is a good enough. So I managed to get, before I left the plot, the old plot, I managed to take these with me, which are the C16 treated boards, and I should just be able to cut them down to the perfect height, and I believe I've got enough of them as well. So fingers crossed, we should be good to go. Yeah, let's start sawing, shall we? they're both in each side. I'm also debating, well, I'm definitely going to put a strut down the middle as well, just because they're so long. Once I put the compost in, they are going to start to bow. I'm really hoping you can hear me okay. However, because I was thinking, obviously, I'm going to put this one down the middle, I'm wondering whether I put it in here, because that one's going to go in here slightly, whether I put it down slightly further rather than in the middle, because then this side has a little bit more structure. So I'm wondering whether that'll work out a little bit better, because these C16 timbers are really cheap, and I think they were like £6 each. So I'm thinking that if I just do it, and then if worse comes to worse, I can go out and buy another one of these struts. It's fine. I would just rather this be as secure as it can possibly be. But yeah, I'm pleased with it so far. This has been a little bit of a learning curve, this one, in regards to just double checking all of the planks. See this hole here? I'm going to put it on this side because then it will go into the compost here, so it won't be too bad. However, at the end as well, as you can see, they are slightly all different lengths, so I may need to just cut this side down a little bit, but we'll see nearer to the time. This feels wrong to put it in this side. Goodness, guys, I am ready to go, and not because I don't want to be here, because this heat is unbelievable. It is so muggy today. I'm sweating so much. It's not a good look, but I'm determined to get at least part of this built today, so we are just going with it. Decking boards at the back because you won't see them, and we have a side. However, the reason I haven't connected this bit on yet is because I did this as 1.2 meters. However, I do think it is ever so big, slightly big. So I'm thinking what I might do is just cut down this to 1 meter and just have them 1 meter wide, because I won't be able to get enough room down the side. This one will move over slightly anyway, but I don't think I'm going to be able to have enough room down the sides to be able to get down here to at least utilize it. I mean, I could always put something in the side like lavender, on which I would just have to prune once a year, so it wouldn't be too bad. But I'm just thinking it's going to be just a little bit too big to make the most of the bed, really, in regards to crops, because I've got all of this area here I can use for lavender and flowers and things, but I just want to make sure I'm utilising these beds specifically for crops, really. Oh, it has been a few hours, actually. I am absolutely sweating. I forgot my water bottle as well, which is never ideal. However, we have made progress. Slow but steady progress. We are back for round 2. I would say it was the next day, but the next day absolutely chucked it down. So it was kind of just, we're going to take that day at home. I mean, it absolutely chucked it down pretty much for like 3 hours, which, to be fair, is much needed. The ground feels so much nicer now. You kind of feel like you've got a little bit of movement in it when you bounce, which is nice. So yeah, all good. But we're going to crack on today, and I am determined to get this one bed finished, because then I can put all of this cardboard underneath it, make it look really nice and neat here, and just get stuff into beds really, which I've been wanting to do for a very long time. So yeah, I'm going to crack straight on. Got about 3 hours, so enough time to get it done. So I did actually pick up a new saw as well, just to see if it will help cut everything down, because I'm doing everything by hand, so we'll see. So much easier, so much of a straighter line. It's so funny, isn't it, how you just think, yeah, all saws are the same kind of thing. And to be fair, it was a pretty old saw, and it had obviously been used for other things other than wood, I think. But much better. So I mean, this was $7.50 from B&M, so can't really complain if it didn't work. I'm so sorry guys, I really hope you can hear me. I've just somehow broken my microphone. However, we are getting there. I've managed to get it on. All the boards underneath it to give me an idea of like the level. So what I'm going to do is, because this side they didn't quite line up, like the lengths were different than what I realised until I'd put them in. So what I'm thinking of doing is putting the boards on onto each side, and then cutting them down once they're on, and that way I can just kind of get them exact then, rather than worrying about them not being long enough. So I think that's kind of like the best plan of action, and then we'll go from there. But I'm very excited. Oh, so close to being done. Apart from the back one, however, someone's coming with a power drill next week, and basically the reason that it doesn't line up, in case I didn't explain it in the first bit, is that at the back here they are different boards. They are decking boards, just to try and give me enough of the boards that I can build the front bit, and they're slightly different widths. So oh, excuse me, I am out of breath. But they're going to be able to use a circular saw for that and cut it down for me. So we'll just kind of leave that for now. But I'm really pleased. I feel like it's going to be really, really good. I am tempted to get a couple of metal like poles, just to kind of go from here to here, just to kind of hold it a little bit more, just because by the time I add all the compost in, it will just, I'm just concerned it's going to bow ever so slightly over time, especially if it rains. It obviously won't hold the water, it'll just go in the ground, but yeah, I think just as a safety precaution, let's say, I really don't want to have to build this all again. But I'm really pleased. I feel like it looks so good. And when I say so good, I'm very aware that it looks very higgledy-piggledy, but I kind of love that. I kind of love the fact that I built it with my own bare hands. Okay, on to the next one. I'm going to build it in place because this is so heavy now. I'm going to need 2 people to help move it, I think. But I'm going to do the next one in place. I'm going to learn from my last mistake, and I'm going to measure them out first. We'll like kind of line them up and see if we can get as many as we can close together in length and use them for the same side, because I can always jig the ends if needed, like I just did here. So yeah, I'm not too worried about the fact that they're different lengths, but it will make it far easier to try and get them as close to the exact same length as possible. Okay, I feel really silly now because I'm wearing sunglasses and this, but I can't be bothered to change my glasses over. It's absolutely chucking it down. But the only concern I've got is my drill. So as long as it doesn't hammer it down too much, I think we should be fine to just continue on, just try and get as much as it done as we can today. Hopefully finish at least the 2 beds. That would be absolutely ideal. The bed that's going to go like along this middle bit here, that can be done in like a few weeks. That's not too much of a problem. I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, I just really want to get these 2 beds built so that I can get this grate. I don't know if you can see it in the photos, in the video, sorry. Don't know if you can just quite see the grate on the floor, but basically that's going to go along the back, and it takes up so much room on the floor, and I don't really want to put it on the grass because the grass is cut with one of those big ride-on lawnmowers. I just want to make sure that if someone's coming around on it, they don't accidentally catch it. So yeah, and it's got like poles sticking out of it as well, so I just want to, from a safety point of view really, but if I can get that up on the back of it, that would be perfect. And as well, it will just give me space to start working on this area as well. So yeah, we're gonna crack on with these beds here, and hopefully we'll get them finished today. Apologies guys, I was running out of time and I just really wanted to get the second bed built, and it is, and it looks so good. I'm so pleased. I do have to rush, but in good timing actually, because it is about to absolutely chuck it down. I can feel it in the air as well, but very, very pleased with today. Let me just show you. So second bed built. It just goes to show you how much quicker you can do something when you've got sharp tools and tools that are made for what they do. So I'm so pleased with them, so happy. So I'll have enough wood here to do the front bits, like the middle bed as well, which is really, really good. Haven't done the back panel because I need to use these bits for the long bits at the back as well, because I won't have enough boards to do the front and the back. So I'm going to do what I've done with these ones and do the decking boards at the back here, and then I'll do these boards at the front again. But I cannot wait. I think it's just gonna be so nice to have them. I don't know if I'll be using this one this year, just because I'll obviously have to fill it with a lot of compost, but I should be able to do this one, and I'll use all of this matter here in to the bed at the bottom. I'll put all of this in the bottom as well, and then these ones at the back, the beds at the back, are going to come out because that's where the compost heaps are going to go, but they've got a load of soil in them, so not the firm bits because they are being taken by somebody else. But yeah, I'll take all the soil from there and put it into here, see if I can just get some topsoil cheap off of Facebook Marketplace or something, put that in, and then I'll just get some nice new compost to go on top, which hopefully will save me a little bit of money. But super pleased with it. I just feel like they look so lovely. Yes, again, very higgledy-piggledy, but it is what it is. Regarding the how to like level them out, I'm wondering whether I might have to dig in ever so slightly just to level them. And then what I'll be doing, all of this cardboard is because it's going to go the whole way across here, and the pathway is going to be wood chip, so it will just be easier to maintain. I can just put a new level of cardboard down at the end of the season, put wood chip on top, and we should be good to go again. But yeah, I'm so pleased. But yeah, so that's the last one there, which will just kind of be what I have left at the end. I'll finish those ones and that one off as well. But yeah, like I said, I do have to run, but I think we're going to leave it there. I feel so much more positive now about the allotment and about just being able to move forward and still make the most of this season. So much stuff needs to go into the ground soon, or just into bigger areas soon. So yeah, super pleased that we can finally get on and still make the most of this season. But I'm going to leave it there for now. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch up with you in the new video, in the next one, which will hopefully be finishing off the bed. So yeah, take care guys, bye.